Hello, class. So the thing that influenced the most is the fall of Jack Abramoff has uncovered a gigantic snare of defilement that still remains, inconceivably unreported by the talkative media. Even investigators keep on pursuing down the leads and insiders and witnesses. Um, he and his associates unwind messages, reports, meetings, actualities on the record to furnish watchers with a reasonable example of criminal and political trickery. Grimmel, Grimmel 2012, that was quote. So the role of social workers in this situation like this, the Jack Abraham off Indian lobbying scandal was a U.S. governmental outrage uncovered in 2005. It identified misrepresentation executed by political lobbyists on Native American clans who were trying to create clubs betting on their reservations. Abramoff and Scallion terribly overbilled their customers. In one case, they stubbornly arranged campaigning against their own customers so as to drive them to pay for campaign administrations. Throughout the plan, the lobbyists were blamed for unlawfully giving blessings and making efforts gifts to officials as an end result of votes on or back an enactment. The responsibility for every social worker is to behave ethically in any sort of system, however the corrupt system may be. They have to become more lobbyists who fight on the behalf of their clients, and they donated much of his proceeds worthy causes. That was a quote from Banks 2012. What can be done to prevent this is if the policy making strategies are free from power, and power is only on hand of the decision maker who makes the decision for their society and community development, then they safe from these sort of issues. That decision maker must be selected on some high set criteria, and he must pass every test of his positive and prosperous personality. If the decision maker, this is a quote, so if the decision maker is wrong, bad thing could happen, and that goes back to Willem 2012. There also are some hidden powers behind the political agenda and their rules. Therefore, it may be seeming like it is the minister is the main decision maker, but the reality is quite opposite. So therefore, some powerful advisors are the main decision makers who make the decisions for their own purposes. Thank you.